Kota was startled awake by a vulture, only to find himself on a steep cliff face. He desperately called out for his father, but all that answered him was the empty echo of the canyon. He tried to climb the steep cliff with his bare hands. His foot slipped, nearly sending him tumbling into the abyss. Kota held on until his arms went numb. Fortunately, the weather suddenly turned stormy, bringing a timely downpour. The canyon flooded. Kota gritted his teeth and jumped, plunging into the rushing waters. When he came to again, he had been swept by the flood onto a desolate riverbank. Not only was he thirsty and hungry, but his ankle was also dislocated from the fall. Enduring the pain, he used a stone to snap his ankle back into place, and struggled toward the cliff. Finally reaching the cliff edge, he discovered the grave his father had built for him. He felt despair. Without his father and tribe to guide him, how could he possibly find his way home? Meanwhile, wolf howls echoed from a nearby hilltop. He quickly got up, picked up his pace, stumbling along, and climbed up a dead tree before nightfall, only then daring to close his eyes and rest. The next day he had just filled a water container at the lake, when he was spotted by the wolf pack. He quickly turned and ran, climbing up that dead tree, but a wolf grabbed his leg and dragged him down. In panic he pulled out his dagger, and slashed at the wolf's leg, managing to escape danger. Eventually the wolf pack gradually dispersed, leaving only the badly injured wolf collapsed on the ground, barely breathing. Kota slowly approached, slowly raising his blade ready to strike at the wolf's head, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. Even facing the wolf that had nearly torn him apart, he couldn't bear to hurt it. Trembling, he tied the wolf's mouth shut with rope, picked it up and carried it toward the river. The mountain valley was full of dangers at night. Kota carried the wolf back to a cave he had passed and spent the night there. He tried to make fire by rubbing sticks but kept failing, until morning when he discovered a mortar in the cave. He gathered some herbs and crushed them, applying them to his ankle to reduce swelling, but by then the rope around the wolf's muzzle was nearly worked loose.